I love making something out of nothing. I'm not trained, but I am brave and determined. Of course, I could hire a professional, but DIY first. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting a project that I am super excited about. That's going to be this patio area. Ever since we moved into this house, this area has been pretty neglected. We did try to do some work out here previously, but we were just really in over our heads. We didn't do enough research. We didn't really know what we were getting into, so we kind of got discouraged and gave up. But now we're circling back, and I think we have a better plan this time, and I think we'll be way more successful. So that's where we're going to start today. But let me show you what the problem is with this patio area. So it is a covered patio. I'm actually standing in front of the garage, and you know, the garage has a porch area on it, but underneath here the concrete has become really damaged, like extremely damaged. And we got a quote from some guy, I don't know, a few years ago, about how much it would cost to fix this concrete. And this guy was like, well, you know, you can't really fix this. You're gonna have to rip it all out and pour it all new. And if you take this out and pour new, you're gonna have to take out all the rest of the concrete that's touching it, because if you pour new concrete here, then it's gonna crack and the old concrete is gonna crack. I'm like, sir, this man said $10,000. No thank you. So we are going to DIY this concrete repair today. We watched a video from Modern Builds to get kind of a tutorial. He was working on a sidewalk that kind of looked like our patio, and I was like, well, if he can fix that sidewalk, we can fix this. And I don't know how durable it's going to be, but I will say the few little patches that we didn't use the same product. We just used regular concrete, like Quikrete concrete, and those patches, even though they look terrible because the work we did was terrible, but the concrete itself has not cracked. It's not chipping, like it's there and it's not coming up. And it's been at least 2 years. So that makes me feel pretty confident about us being able to go ahead and repair this concrete, get it looking a lot better. And then I have some other exciting plans for this area that I can't wait to get to. But the first thing is we got to fix this concrete. So that's what we're going to do today. We have set aside the entire day to just do that, and actually to just do phase 1, which is to build the concrete up and get it level and fill in the holes and gaps and things. Another reason why this is important to me is because I want to prevent further damage. So the more that this concrete is exposed in the way that it is, I think it's just going to continue to deteriorate, and we don't want that. So today is concrete day. Wish us luck.
That's the novice me paying. You know, man.
We got the space cleared. So now the first step is pressure wash. This is an important step. Obviously, dirt and stuff like that settles. You can see weeds growing up. So we need to get all of that stuff out. When we did this before, the pressure washer actually was able to pull up any loose concrete that maybe we couldn't see. Maybe it was kind of spalding underneath, but hadn't necessarily detached from the top layer. So the pressure washer was able to throw all of that stuff off also. So that was helpful. And so that's what we're going to do first. That's the first step. Preparation is key in getting a good connection. I got a new thing yesterday that I'm going to try out, and that is this pocket hose. Got this at Walmart. They had it up by the counter as we were getting ready to leave. So this is one of those expandable hoses. If you can see here, it's really small, really light, and this is supposed to be 50-foot hose in this little box. So we're gonna test this out. Look at this. This is like cute. Whoever made a cute garden hose. Like copper looking. Copper and black. Pressure washer is out of gas, but we pretty much finished. I was just trying to rinse it off. Can y'all see? Look at this. Mud splashed all over me. Anyway, but I think I can finish with just the hose. I just need to like rinse it off now. And I think I'm gonna use the shop vac, my old one anyway, to get some of the puddles out. And then I think we'll be ready to start with the concrete. So we'll see. So far so good. Good morning, y'all. It's the next day. We made some good progress yesterday. But man, you're talking about some hard work. I said this is the reason I don't have like a regular workout plan, I guess, because this kind of stuff is very physically demanding, and I'm not in the best shape. I don't have the most upper body strength, so I was very much appreciative of having Corey there to help me. But it's about 5 minutes to 8. I'm taking the pressure washer back. It's due back at 8:19, so we'll go ahead and drop that off. And through the process of doing that work yesterday, I decided that I'm just gonna buy a pressure washer like this. I have one, but it's one of the smaller ones that you would use for like washing your car or something like that, like something that you wouldn't want to use a high pressure pressure washer on. I have one of those, but I think it would be good to have one this size because, you know, maintenance. You need to be cleaning your driveway and patios and stuff to maintain them. Plus, if we do have other areas, much smaller areas, more like what would be normal, that need to be filled as well, repaired. So just you know, around the house, driveway, things like that. So just buy the pressure washer. Corey wants to pressure wash the siding on the house too, so you know, just buy one. I mean, renting this for the day, we got the whatever it's called, damage, the insurance on it too for like $13, so it ended up being like $100 for the day. And I was like, if I rent this for a second day. I'm halfway to buying one anyway, so I might as well just buy one, and then we'll have it, and we could just, you know, which I almost did that in the first place. So now I kind of feel like I just gave away $100, but oh, whatever. Anyway, it'll be okay. But yeah, so we're gonna buy a pressure washer, and what we did yesterday is phase 1. So we still need to hone it, basically sand off the rough areas on top, and then hopefully it will be to the point then where we can pour the top layer, and then it'll look much better. You can tell from looking at what we did yesterday, you can tell the areas that we started with versus where we ended. We kind of started to get the hang of it a little bit better, so more towards like the later areas we did are a lot smoother than some of the other areas. So anyway, hopefully you know, we do the light sanding with the honing block, and then we pour the top layer. Hopefully that'll make it look a lot better, but anything is better than what it was, and that's what we keep saying. Anything is better than what it was, and if doing this prevents it from getting worse, like just continuing to deteriorate, then it's well worth the time and energy that we put into it. So on to the next phase, I guess. Oh, and it doesn't look like it right now, but the weather was saying that it was supposed to rain later, so I hope that's not correct, because I don't know if, I mean, the concrete is not cured fully, so I don't know if that would mess it up or not. I don't know. Hopefully we didn't do all that work for nothing, but we'll see. I'll keep you posted. Hey guys, welcome to phase 2. So today we are going to work on the second phase of the concrete restoration. I'm relatively pleased with how the first phase went and the progress that we've made so far. Today, what we're going to do is still following Modern Build's process. We're going to sand down some of the high points. So I did a little test area the other day just to kind of get an idea of how the sander works. I mean, it's just a hand sander, but I kind of wanted to get an idea of kind of what's the goal of sanding, like what exactly are we trying to accomplish here. And so it just looks like the sanding is going to take off the high points from the trowel work. Obviously we're novices, and I could see how our technique kind of improved as we went. The first areas we did have a lot of peaks and valleys from the trowel, and as we went we kind of were able to get a little bit smoother area. So we're going to sand today just to kind of knock off the peaks and the high points from the trowel work, and then the next step is to put the adhesive or the bonding agent, which is basically like concrete glue, and then we're going to pour the top coat on top of that. This is a much bigger area than what he did. He just did like a little bit of a sidewalk. This is pretty much almost like a whole patio. But so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm just excited about getting this done finally and being able to move on to other things. Anywho, today weather is great. The sun is out, temperature's nice, and we're just gonna see what kind of progress we can make. All right, let's do it. think we're about ready for the next phase, which is to blow everything off and put down the adhesive. I am going to be leaving here to go to lunch with my mom and my sister in about 45 minutes, so I guess, I don't know, maybe we'll be able to do that before I leave or not. But I found a little problem here. These gutters are not really installed properly. They, you know, run straight off onto the patio, which is probably why the water damage was there in the first place. This one in particular that's behind me, I just cut a string that was holding it to this pillar, and the pillar seems to be rusting at the bottom, so I will need to treat that and paint these so that they won't continue to rust. So there are 3 here to hold up the porch in front of the garage, so I'll probably treat all 3 with whatever the stuff is that stops rust from continuing, just like stops the corrosion, and then paint them so that they'll be protected. But we'll need to figure something out with these gutters so that hopefully they don't continue to just outflow onto the patio. So anyway, problems come up, gotta find solutions, creative solutions. That's what we do here.
So where we gonna start? We're gonna start here and just mop our way on back that way, then walk our way back this way.
We can.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Lock the top. It is.
I've locked the top. I've trapped the top. The top is trapped.
Smell like blue too.
You look blue.
I don't know how much. I guess just go all the way across.
Does that go red? Steam.
Need more, huh?
Yeah, steam. You go red.
Maybe I should have put it in a tray.
Put what in the tray, baby?
It's glue. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. You off today? Huh?
Get on me, get a break. For the love of God, crying out loud.
It's a good day for it.
No, it's beautiful today. It's gonna be cold on Tuesday, and then it's gonna be hot on Sunday.
Miss out.
Well, we got the whole 4 seasons. Every season.
Every week. Every week.
You been taking those? In your crib, you gonna flip.
I know. Pay attention. When you a homeowner, it's cheaper. You do it yourself.
Well,
Days people don't want to do no work. It's hard to find workers.
how you do? Got a little action going on over here. That's a little bit. So you see, she done got me, she done won me over. She done turned me into a carpenter too. She done won me over. Girl done taught me how to do drywall and some everything. I might as well. Might as well.
They said you can't beat them, you turn.
Man, I'm telling you, especially when you're talking about greatness. Might well go with the greatness.
Yeah, you can always come back and look and see what you did.
Uh-huh.
We're proud. We're proud.
Look.
Your face so big.
Shut up. Shut up. All right, guys. Ooh, this wind is trying to throw me all over the road. Okay, we loaded down. I'm kind of freaking out a little bit because we just loaded up about 31 and a half bags of concrete. That's 40-pound bags. So that's, by my calculation, like 1,200 pounds. The back of the truck is sitting extremely low. And we are putting this truck to the test. We are testing its capacity limits. But you see this big orange thing behind me. We went ahead and rented a cement mixer. Just go around, sir. Thank you. Not going no faster. We rented a cement mixer and hoping that with that plus the 30 bags that I bought, that'll be enough to finish the patio today, and so we can move on with our life. Right? So I think so far so good. I am pleased with the progress. You pleased, boo? They
Two
can't
thumbs
see you.
up.
Okay.
2 thumbs. Look, there go my thumbs. 2 of them. Up.
Silly. Well, I'm gonna try to get home safe. No, I'm not gonna try. I'm going to
Thank you. I appreciate it.
get home safe and
You know, I'm riding with you.
with my truck intact and all 4 of my tires. That might get it there.